Tyson Fury reveals a little bit of the game plan, says Deontay Wilder is tailor-made for him, and he don't have a glass chin, so he's coming to fight. Stay tuned. Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chat, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. I'm so frustrated. Anthony Joshua's Tyson Fury is gearing up for Deontay Wilder fight. We're waiting for the official announcement, press conference, the date, the venue. They're trying to sort it out. That is so it doesn't compete with the Josh Warrington, Carl Frampton UK fight. But boxing is lit. We're having a good year of boxing. Tyson Fury, he's kind of letting on to some of the game plan. He does give credit to Wilder, which is good to see, because I want to see a fighter who, when they're examining or talking about their upcoming fight, they're not taking it lightly, they're not underestimating their opponent, and they're just more so being realistic, right? And that's what he's doing. I'm gonna read some quotes for you guys. Tyson Fury says, "It's all right having massive power, but if you can't land it, you've lost." Vladimir Klitschko had massive power. Dr. Steelhammer, he had one of the biggest punching right hands in the history of boxing, and he did land it, but not effectively and not cleanly, because I'm always riding the shots. It's very hard to land cleanly on me nowadays. I've been over twice before by Steve Cunningham fight and Nevin, and I'm a different fighter now. I don't walk square on, I don't rush, I take my time, cool, calm, collected, and calculated. Thinking about my job, I'm very awkward to land on, and I'll give Wilder his credit, but I've not got a glass chin. I could take punches and I'll be there to fight. I'm not going to be there to play games. I'm going to make him miss and make him pay. I think his style is tailor-made for mine, with his big, awkward, wild swinging, and I believe that I'm the better boxer than him technically. Listen, I love this talk from Tyson Fury. I mean, it's a massive fight, it's a big fight, everything on the line. If he pulls it off, I mean, he's the man. Deontay Wilder has probably 7+ title defenses or something, so he hasn't lost, since he hasn't lost at all, but since he became a champion, he hasn't lost, right? So if Tyson Fury can come off a 3-year almost layoff, take two tune-up fights, and then withstand the power of Wilder, make him miss and make him pay, and the stuff he's stating he can do, then I mean, it's a hellified win for him. It'll be like the Klitschko, maybe even amplified, just because Wilder's younger and he's more of aggressive power puncher. Klitschko, he was 41, he had already been knocked out a couple times. Wilder hasn't, so it's gonna take more, in my opinion, to discourage Wilder's style, because Wilder, there's been fights where he's losing rounds, like Spilka, he's losing rounds. It's competitive. Luis Ortiz losing rounds, Gerald Washington losing rounds, but that power is something else. So I don't know. It's easy to see it on TV, but I really feel Wilder is the strongest, like the biggest puncher in boxing. There's a lot of strong guys. Gervonta Tank Davis got cracks. Errol Spence is strong. Mikey at 35, very strong. Triple G, Canelo. There's a lot of guys who have punching power. David Lemieux. But I really feel like Wilder's very awkward, doesn't get credit. Everyone keeps talking about what he lacks technically, but I don't quite see it the same way as people. I think he has a very good jab, like an underrated jab, which is very impressive for someone who's just being billed as this massive puncher. For example, Ruslan Provodnikov is a massive puncher per his division, right? But that's really his MO. He has to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't really have another gear, if you will. It's just, I'm gonna come forward, you're gonna hit me 1,000 times, and I'm gonna try to land my power. And if I can withstand what you're doing and you can't withstand, and, you know, I win the battle of attrition, you can't take my power shots, then it's over for you. I don't look at Wilder like that. You know what I mean? So I think everyone's like, if anything, they're embellishing on he doesn't have technique. I mean, his trainer's Mark Breland. What are you guys talking about? You know what I mean? But ultimately, we're gonna see fourth quarter this year. I respect Tyson Fury for taking this challenge. I'm favoring Wilder here, but I like the confidence. I like what he's saying. I think he has learned from the Steve Cunningham, the fight where he got knocked down. That still scares me, you know, as a boxing fan. That's one of the reasons, actually, that if I were to do a 7 reasons, I would probably put that on there. Just the fact that he got knocked down by a guy who, for the most part, is a cruiserweight, in shape, you know what I mean? But he's not the biggest puncher. It's not even like I don't think Steve Cunningham's power is even like maybe like a Usyk, you know what I mean? Or definitely not like a Murat Gassiev, you know what I mean? So it was weird seeing him get caught by a cruiserweight, but you know, things happen. Canelo, when he was 19, he got clipped by Miguel Cotto's brother, and then when he fought Miguel Cotto, he convincingly won. And Triple G's this knockout artist, they say, and big puncher, and he never really looked hurt. So, you know, sometimes you get better and things change over time, so you can't necessarily hold it against him if he's improved. I like the confidence of Tyson Fury, and like I said, above anything, I respect him. You know what I mean? Win, lose, or draw, that doesn't change, because he's going into the fire, he's going into the wheelhouse, and he's acknowledging Wilder's power, which, you know, at this point is pretty undeniable. 40 fights, 39 knockouts. The only guy who survived later was brutally knocked out in the first round. I was there. You know, I covered that fight as medium. So you can't really deny his power, but he's acknowledging it, and he's really going after it and wants to prove that he's the best and he's the better boxer. Only thing I will say is, like, just looking at the quotes and like historically, I don't really see Tyson Fury stopping Wilder. You know what I mean? I would be really shocked if that happened. Or not shocked. I don't really get too shocked in boxing anymore, but I wouldn't bet money that he's going to stop Wilder. Outbox him? Possibly. But he's talking about, oh, listen here, I'll knock you out, bum. Like, I don't see that. But, hey, I've seen crazy shit happen in boxing. So, what I do like and what I do respect is just Tyson Fury. You know, he dealt with his personal demons, mental health issues, and he came back, and he's coming back strong. This is all stuff that Anthony Joshua, at least publicly, hasn't had to deal with, and he's been more active. We don't know of any substance abuse or anything, mental health issues, and he's not willing to fight Wilder. So to battle those types of issues, that downward spiral, and then come back into the point where within a few fights you're already fighting for a title against a massive puncher, you have my respect, you know? So shout out to Tyson Fury. He's confident, and that's what I like to see. You know, people are paying good money to either travel to this one from the UK or get the Showtime pay-per-view or BT Sport pay-per-view or whatever. So I want to see both fighters confident. I know Wilder's confident, so I know Tyson Fury's confident. He's saying the same thing, so it should be a good fight. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.